Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Earth astrology sign of the snake, and it is for the month of May. So we're going to be doing a Celtic cross spread using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. And then I will clarify with the 1909 tarot. And at the very end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the Sacred Forest Oracle cards. All right, so let's get started for the May reading for the snakes. We start with your current general energy, and here we have the Cobra. So the Cobra is a card of pausing and waiting. This kind of says that you could be in um, uh, like learning mode. I would say. I would say right now you're kind of pausing and waiting for more information, is the message that is coming through here. And then we go to your crossing energy, and this can be what helps you or hinders you. And here we have the moth energy. So the moth energy is very impulsive, hasty, and wishful. It's very easily distracted by, shiny things or bright lights. I would say while you are in this time of pausing and waiting and gathering and learning, it could be very easy to be distracted, again, by bright lights or anything like that. So that is kind of the, like it is a good time for you to be in the learning stage and the pausing and waiting. Again, just be mindful that you don't allow yourself to get distracted. But let's clarify the Cobra and Moth energy. And with that, we have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is a card of freeing yourself from self-imposed restrictions. So I kind of feel like, um, again, you could be using these distractions to not learn what you are learning. And this is, again, Spirit is just saying to you again, just, don't let those things distract you, because, what you are learning at this time is actually going to give you freedom. So, all right, next we go to the area of your mind. And here we have Phoenix energy. And the Phoenix energy represents our root chakra. Um, and again, this is, this is our roots. This is where things, take seed, let's say. And so again, I feel like you're very focused on things like security at this time. Again, our root chakra is all about safety, security. It's our foundation. So again, I feel like, in your mind, you are very much thinking about safety and security in your life. But let's clarify that Phoenix energy. So with the Phoenix, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Actually, this is a great card to come up with that Phoenix, because the Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness. So I would say that, yeah, you are definitely being resourceful at this time. And you're using the resources that you have to create this sense of security for yourself. So I love it. Next, we go down to the area of your foundation. And here we have beaver energy. So again, I would say in the area of your foundation, there's probably some work that is going on, I would say. And again, this is probably why you have security on your mind at this time, and you are very focused on your resources, because you are trying to build a foundation under yourself right now, a solid foundation, and you're working very hard at it. But let's clarify that beaver energy. So with the beaver, we have the devil. So again, mhm, it's kind of like that moth with, the distractions and stuff like that. The devil energy here, it can be a card of temptation. So again, I would just reiterate, don't allow yourself to be tempted with the distractions. There's going to be a lot of things out there to tempt you at this time, to distract you from what you are working on. So again, I just wouldn't, again, if you need that time to pause and learn, do so. But again, don't use it as an excuse, and don't allow things in that while you are pausing to distract you from your goal and what you are working towards. Next, we go to the area of the recent past. And here we have stingray energy. So I do kind of feel like the stingray energy is a card of developing um, confidence. And again, I do feel that that is something that you are working on. And that is something that I think, that could be the pause right now, is because you're learning to have that self-confidence in yourself. And again, you're learning to recognize the resources that you do have available to you at this time. And well, let's clarify that stingray. So with the stingray, we have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is a card of expansion. So yeah, I would say that your self-confidence is definitely expanding. Um, and not only is your confidence expanding, like you are ready to expand. As your confidence build, you are ready to um, shine your light, I would say, further than you have before. So I love it. I love it. Next, we go to the area of the very near future. And here we have vulture energy. And the vulture is the purifier. It is essential for rebalance. Um, so I feel like with this pausing again, and this whatever it is that you are learning at this time, um, I think there needs to be some clarification as to what it is that you are actually trying to learn. And again, how you are doing so, or again, like I mentioned before, are you just making excuses to not move forward? Because the vulture, again, he is the purifier, and the vulture is essential for your rebalance, and it is saying that something needs to be brought back into balance. So yeah, again, I would look at the motivations behind this pausing and waiting that you are doing at this time. Because again, pausing and waiting can be necessary, but sometimes we can also use that as an excuse to not move forward. So just be mindful of that for some of the snakes out there. All right. With the vulture, we have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is um, well, it can be a card of lowering unnecessary defenses, and that's kind of what I'm feeling here with this, with that vulture energy as well. Um, Perhaps that is the balance that needs to be restored right now. Um, is defensiveness. It's like you've had your back up against something because you've had to, but it's kind of saying that it's no longer necessary to defend yourself the way that you have been. So yeah, I would say lower any unnecessary defenses in the very near future here. You're not going to need them anymore. So all right. Next, we go to the area of the next few months. And here we have lamb energy. And this is a very peaceful energy. Like it's a sense of inner peace. So again, I do feel like peace is going to be restored for a lot of the snakes over the next few months. And again, I feel like a lot of snakes could be receiving either receiving and or accepting some certain truths in their lives. And again, the accepting of these truths is going to be what allows you to feel this inner peace. But let's clarify that lamb energy. So with the lamb, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is a card of moving on to calmer shores. So yeah, I definitely feel, again, like I said, that inner peace is going to be restored with these truths. And again, it's just going to allow things to be a little bit more calm, like a little calmer in your life, probably than they have been. Next, we go to the area of our closest relationships. And here we have turtle energy. And the turtle energy, also a very peaceful card as well. So again, I do feel like there will also be peace in your relationships this month. Not only that, the turtle is also a very grounded energy. So I feel like, you are going to feel very grounded, very solid in your relationships this month. And probably the other, your relationships, they will probably feel that very grounded and solidness too. But let's clarify that turtle energy. So with the turtle energy, we have the Four of Pentacles. So yes, very grounded. The Four of Pentacles can be a card of having a solid foundation. And again, I do believe this is true for most, if not all, of the snakes out there right now, is that you do have, um, you know, a solid foundation of friends and family and people that are there to support you at this time. So again, in your closest relationships, I would definitely lean on these people at this time, especially if you need a little bit of grounding and stuff like that. Like I feel like your closest relationships will help you again restore that balance. Next, we go to the area of your hopes and your fears. And here we have gazelle energy. And this gazelle energy is a card of heightened awareness. And this heightened awareness, and again, heightened awareness isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it can lead to like hypervigilance, okay? Like almost like a lot of anxiety. So I do kind of feel like there could be um, again, I do feel like whatever it is that you are pausing and waiting for, like whatever, this foundation that you are building, there could be some anxiety about it. Perhaps some of you have tried this before and it didn't work out for you. Um, but with the gazelle energy, the gazelle energy reminds you to focus on the present moment. Like don't worry about the things that happened in the past. And again, don't worry about future things that you can't control in the moment. So just be present in the moment is the message with the gazelle energy. But let's clarify that. So with the gazelle, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so again, connect with your present and then follow your passion. Again, like I feel like there is a lot of passion, like you really want to build this solid foundation and have this solid foundation under you at this time. And you are very passionate about it, but again, there is some fear that seems to be holding you back from moving forward. So again, I would definitely, adopt the attitude of the Knight of Wands and follow your passions wherever they lead you. And again, the Knight of Wands doesn't worry about what obstacles he might come across in the future. He knows that he can deal with those obstacles as they occur. So again, I would recommend that you adopt the that passion of the Knight of Wands and really move towards what it is that you are trying to create. Next, we go to the final card of the spread, the outcome card. And here we have elk energy. So the elk energy, this is a very stable, resilient energy. So again, like I do believe like the anxiety that you are feeling about your, creating this foundation for yourself, creating this concern, security. um, Again, I feel like it's really something that you really don't need to worry about. Like the elk energy is very stable and very resilient. So, it's kind of saying like this elk energy really is saying like, you got this. You are actually, more established in yourself than you realize. And it's asking you to have a little bit of confidence and recognize, that you got the stuff, that you got what it takes. But let's clarify that elk energy. So with the elk, we have the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, again, is a card of learning. So if there is something that you need to learn, learn the lesson for sure. And again, learning the lesson will bring the prosperity. But again, Don't be distracted by the things. You had, two cards of like a card of temptation and a card of distraction. So with that Page of Pentacles, I would maintain your focus. Like you can see here that he is really focused on his pentacle, because it is something that he really wants to nurture and grow. So again, adopt that Page of Pentacles and really maintain your focus on what it is that you are trying to grow. All right, now we will pull the three main themes for the month of May for the snakes. All right, and we have Frog Spirit, Renewal, Bear Spirit, Healing, and Guardians of the Land, protection. So again, with that protection card there, what I was saying about the fears and the anxiety, again, this is a reinforcement of that. You are protected. So there really is nothing to fear at this time. And then you have again like the bear spirit healing. Again, I would say again, for those of you who do experience the who do how do I say this? For those of you who succumb to the temptation, let's say, and you get distracted by things. Again, this is just a sign from spirit that there is some healing that needs to be done. There are some limiting beliefs that need to be worked on. Is all that is saying. So first of all, again, if you do happen to fall into that, I would don't beat yourself up about it. Again, take the lesson and use it. And then you had Frog Spirit Renewal. And the Frog Spirit Renewal just kind of says, like, renew your faith in yourself, I would say. Again, like, you've got this. You do. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, the card of resourcefulness, the elk. And again, the Queen of Pentacles is the feminine, the elk is masculine energy. So that's also a very balanced energy. So again, I would just renew the faith in yourself this month, snakes. Just remind yourself, you got this, okay? You got this. So, great reading, snakes. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It does really help me and the channel out, and I do very much appreciate it. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.